Hi everyone, my name is Celeste, also known as Sally, also known as Celestial Goddess. This is my mental health YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about self-confidence and how you can transform yourself into being the most confident version of yourself. I wanted to discuss this topic because I genuinely believe that having self-confidence helps you to have a better, more fulfilling life. And I will explain in this video why. I also believe that it can greatly help your mental health. This is something that I've been working on myself, is my self-confidence. And ever since I have been working on it and it has been better, my life overall has been better. I want to say that self-confidence will get you places. And I am not talking about being self-centered, being cocky, being vain. It's not what I'm referring to. And throughout this video, that is not what I'm referring to. So that's not what I am condoning. I do believe that you can be self-confident without being vain. Okay, so let's get into it. First, I want to talk about how do you build self-confidence. So there's lots of different ways that you can build self-confidence, and there's a lot of reasons why we don't have self-confidence. A lot of it can be stemmed from childhood, stemmed from being bullied. There's so many different things that have happened to us that maybe slowly chipped away at our confidence. So whatever it may be, everyone's journey is different, everyone's story is different, but maybe you feel like you don't have the confidence that you would like to have. So how do you build it? So one of the ways that you can build it, kind of scary, and all of this is kind of scary in general, because when you're trying to build something up and you don't have it yet, it's going into unknown territory. It's going into something that you're not really comfortable with, but what's on the other side is exciting and amazing, and it's more love for yourself. And who doesn't want more love for yourself? So I am a big advocate, and it's worth it to put yourself in these uncomfortable, scary situations, or maybe what seems scary but is actually not scary situations, because what's on the other side is great. So putting yourself in scary scenarios, I think this has been going around on social media too, where it's like this rejection theory where you go out and ask people for $20. You don't have to do that, but it could be something like going out and striking up a conversation with a random person when normally you would just be quiet, or having a conversation with someone in the elevator, something that kind of puts you out of your comfort zone and leaves room for some type of maybe rejection that is scary in and of itself, and we may have anxiety doing that. But what it does is it gets us used to putting ourselves in situations where we're not awkward. And it may be awkward for a little bit in the beginning, but after a while, once you start doing that more and more, then you have more confidence in talking to someone random, or asking someone for something, or asking someone what's their Instagram, making new friends, dating people, whatever it may be. Putting yourself in those situations will help you to become more confident, and also that awkwardness helps you to kind of prepare for more awkward situations in the future. So this could even be something as going to the movies by yourself, going to dinner by yourself, or going to a lounge by yourself, like a restaurant lounge by yourself, and trying to strike up a conversation with someone you don't know. It could be anything. I'm sure there's tons of different options online that you can find of doing this. There was this one video I saw where this girl was talking about how there was this girl doing laying down outside of a restaurant, just laying on the floor, and someone went up to her and asked, "Hey, what are you doing?" And she said, "I'm trying to do more things that push me out of my comfort zone." Or she said something that she was reading a book. I don't know what book it was. If I did, I would recommend it. But so she said she was just laying down on the floor, and that is such a good example of what I'm talking about here, but also a little bit scary. Like I said, I don't know if I would do that personally, but I mean, do whatever it is your heart desires. Either way, that's prepping you to become a more confident person. So that's number one, putting yourself in scary scenarios. Number 2, vitamins. Taking certain vitamins can help with your confidence and your mood and your self-esteem. So I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to, if you can't take these vitamins, do not take them. But I'm just going to name some that I've heard that help. So magnesium, vitamin C, and then getting some sun. The sun is amazing for replenishing your body. So those are some vitamins that you can take. And then this is something that I've been doing that I kind of want to make a whole separate video about because I think I can go on and on about it. But it's called Looks Maxine, specifically Soft Maxine. So this is what has truly pushed my confidence to a whole nother level. And it is Looks Maxine. It is basically choosing in every moment to pamper myself and make routines for myself that make me feel good about myself. So I have a very strict skincare routine in the morning and in the night. And I never used to have that, but now I do. And I even make sure to lay out PJs for the night, so I'm wearing like a matching set of PJs, and make sure I have lotion on. And it seems so minimal, but when I do all of that, I feel better. I feel like I'm in this matching PJ set with my skincare good, my hair is good, and I feel like royalty. I feel amazing. And when I do that, like even going out, like when I get ready for the day and I make sure my hair is done and I make sure I have hand sanitizer, and then if I use my hand sanitizer, I use hand lotion after so that my hands aren't crusty. Like it, even having gum in my purse, like those little things make me feel confident because I'm caring for myself as the day goes on. And you want to know what inspired me to do this? I was hanging out with my nieces recently, and my nieces are 12 and 10, and we were going out to go get Starbucks. I was going to take them to get Starbucks, and when we were going, they took their little purses. They have purses, which is like so cute, and their purses are so cute. And we went to Starbucks or something, and then after they like had their little hand sanitizer, and they were like putting on the little hand sanitizer, and I was like, and then they put on their chapstick, and then they had their mirror, and I was like, they are doing this right. Like I don't even have hand sanitizer in my purse. I didn't even re-put on my chapstick. Like when I saw that, I was like, they are onto something, and there's so little to be doing that. That's what blew my mind. But they're like, no, and then with my Starbucks, and like it was just, I was like, that is what I want for my life. So then I immediately went to Five Below, got a little spray hand sanitizer, got a little hand lotion, got all the little things that I felt like would make me feel like how I saw my niece. Ever since then, I have just felt more confident. I felt like that girl. And yeah, so Looks Maxine and Soft Maxine. Soft Maxine, if anyone's wondering what that is, it's basically just doing the little things to make you feel better. Hard Maxine is doing like plastic surgery, things like that. But I'm talking more specifically about Soft Maxine. Doing that has made me just feel so good about myself, so much more confident. Okay, next is find your passion. When you find your passion, I feel like you are able to walk a little taller. You feel a little better about life because you know that you're getting up and doing something that you would love to do every single day. And maybe you have your passion, but you're not able to do it yet. It's just like a side hustle. But that's fine. Either way, as long as you get up and you're like, you know what, I'm so excited to be talking to my followers on YouTube today. Like that's gonna make you feel better about life. And I truly believe that has made me more confident because ever since I quit my 9-to-5 job and I've done this, I am so much more confident and happy about life. The next one, don't assume. I feel like a lot of joy is taken from us because we assume and we care what other people think. This is a hard one because it's hard to not care what people think. But honestly, when you just stop caring what people think and you stop trying to get people to understand your life, you stop trying to explain yourself over and over about why you're doing this and who you're talking to and da-da-da-da-da. Like all of that weight has lifted off your chest and you would just be yourself without having to explain nothing. It is so freeing, and it's like a confidence that you get from that. And that's also something that I've been doing, is I stopped assuming that I know what people are saying about me, and I stopped caring what people say about me. I stopped explaining myself. I stopped trying to get people to understand me. And all of that has just made me feel so confident and like a boss, because I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm doing me. And as long as I'm not harming anyone in the way or harming myself, then I'm just going to keep doing me. Okay, and then the next one is, I know these are so much, but honestly, this is what it is, okay? Staying fit, strong, and stylish. Since I started going to the gym more, my confidence has been through the roof. So I don't know anyone that hasn't gone to the gym and seen results and has said, I feel less confident. They always say, I feel more confident. So going to the gym, you see those results, you put in that work. No one can take that away from you. Literally no one. So that is something that I highly recommend. Stylish, finding your style, finding what you like to wear and wear those shoes, wear that outfit, and not having to explain why you're wearing what you're wearing. No one has to understand you, no one has to get it, but finding what makes you feel confident and happy in what you're wearing, and wearing that every day, or whatever, however many days you want to wear it. And another one is meditation. So meditation is really great for calming the mind, because even if you do all these things, sometimes like life can get overwhelming, and meditation can really help, especially self-love meditations, to help build that confidence within yourself. And last but not least, I know these are a lot, is acting as if. So there have been times where I'm in bed, I'm having little episode where I'm just like, what am I going to do today? I just don't feel like getting up, and thinking about all the negative things in my life. But then I think that highest version of myself, the Celeste that's like the one that I aspire to be every day, what would she do? How would she get up right now? And then I immediately just say, okay, be her, be that Celeste. And then I get up. That Celeste would not sit and mope. She would be like, okay, I got to do this, and this. Or if that's all too overwhelming for her, then it'd be like, 2 things on my list I got to get done today. Maybe get a coffee, maybe spend time with my parents. I don't know what it is, but acting as if you're that confident, stylish, loving, self-love person, that is going to help you pretend to be that when you don't feel like you're that just yet. And then eventually you're going to pretend to be that so much that you're just going to be that person. That's how I feel right now. I feel like in the beginning it was a lot of acting and pretending, and now it's not acting and pretending anymore. It's, I am that person. I've done these steps to make myself feel better, and there's no going back. If you liked everything that I talked about today, I actually have a self-confidence transformation ebook that I just released for $7. You can read everything that I just stated in depth, a longer ebook if you really want things broken down for you. I will link that below in the description so you can get it for yourself. I also have a coping skills made simple ebook if you want to learn more about the different coping skills that you could use to help navigate through daily life, as daily life is a struggle, especially right now. If you want to book appointments with me for emotional wellness coaching, you can do that at my Practice Better link. I'm also going to link that below. Eventually I will be doing healing, energy healing links, because I am taking courses to do energy healing work. So that is upcoming, but it's not available just yet. Let me know in the comments if any of these things you are already doing, or if you're going to try one of them out, anything like that. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all your support, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.